The Melbourne Zoo is the ideal excursion for Level 5 and 6 biological science. Students are required to research and explore structural features and adaptations that help living things to survive in their environment.
The cassowary's diet persists of fallen fruit and fungi, which include many species that are poisonous to humans. This is because their digestive systems have adapted to deal with these toxins safely. Also, the cassowary has claws that can grow up to 5 inches long. Cassowary will strike out during territorial disputes or defensive or offensive behaviour with other animals, including humans.
Melbourne Zoo covers 55 acres of land, caring for over 5,000 animals from over 300 different species of native and foreign animals.
Step into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done.
The western gorilla grows to be large in size. To support its sturdy body, the western gorilla has thick bones. Typically, they walk on the knuckles of their hands and the palms of their feet to get around, but are able to walk bipedally for periods of time when needed. The hands of the western gorilla have fully opposable thumbs, while the feet each have opposable big toes. This allows them to dexterously handle small objects and securely hold their infants. Jungle monkeys have developed long, gangly limbs that allow them to swing quickly from tree to tree. Some species of the jungle monkey, such as the spider monkey and the gibbon, use their strong arms to travel through the trees instead of having to descend to the forest floor. They also have hook-like hands and flexible feet to grip branches easily and hold them strongly enough to support their own weight as they swing from tree to tree. Black spider monkeys have evolved without thumbs because thumbs were an inconvenience when gripping branches. They also have tails that are able to grip onto the branches so that they can use both of their hands to forage for food or help them swing through the tree.
Asian elephants are very strong, social and intelligent animals. One adaptation for elephants is the size of their ears. Due to living in warm tropical environments and not having any sweat glands, elephants use their large ears to cool down by flapping them. The Asian elephant's ivory tusks are also used for many useful tasks such as digging watering holes and using as weapons.
The Melbourne Zoo offers a wide range of free activities daily, such as keeper talks in the gorilla, elephant, seal, giraffe and bird enclosures, as well as a variety of other animals. Here, students can learn about an animal's environment and behaviour through the power of observation, helping them to understand wildlife and how we can fight extinction.
Students will discover the connections between animals past and present, their structural features, adaptations, and dependence on delicate ecosystems for survival. Excursion programs allow students to analyse skulls, explore artefacts, and visit zoo exhibits to understand the complex world of animals. Students can use their newfound understanding of animal adaptations to identify features, classify the incredible creatures at the zoo, and discover the connections between all living things.
In the wild, meerkats live in groups of 20 to 50 members in small underground tunnels. Meerkats are equipped with dark patches of fur around their eyes to reduce the glare of the sun in the harsh desert environment. Their eyes have a clear protective membrane that shields them from the dirt while digging. Their ears also close tightly to keep the dirt out.
On islands where there are low vegetation, tortoises have adapted to have short legs and short necks. And on islands where the vegetation is taller, these tortoises have longer legs and necks. Tortoises don't stand a chance when trying to flee from a predator, so they have adapted in order to stay safe. This adaptation is their thick and strong shell. When a tortoise feels threatened, it can hide in its head and legs inside its shell.
Sumatran tiger has many physical adaptations that assisted in the wild. The colouring of their fur allows them to camouflage into their surroundings. Their sharp claws allow them to climb trees and catch their prey. Tigers use infrasound to communicate over long distances or dense forest vegetation because the sound is capable of passing through a variety of mediums such as trees and mountains. The excursion can include opportunities for students to classify animals, determine what adaptations they have to help them survive and what threats they are facing in the wild. By understanding what animals require to thrive in the wild, students will learn how they adapt their behaviour to ensure species survival.
A program called Call of the Wild is a program that, through workshops, keeper talks, animal exhibits and encounters, students will learn a great appreciation for these animals and gain an understanding of the threats they face in the wild. Most importantly, students will discover what they can do to help. Students will learn how to become a global citizen by protecting an animal in need and how animals are specifically adapted to help survive in their environment.
The long-nosed fur seal is equipped with loosely interlocked vertebrae that makes them strong and flexible enough to surf the waves and navigate through the icy, rocky shores of their surroundings. These seals have wide pupils with flattened corneas to let in extra light while swimming underwater. Seals also have long whiskers with many nerve endings that are sensitive to the movement of prey and help them to navigate murky water.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem-free.
Reptiles that live in hot climates are much more active during the night when it's cooler, and reptiles that live in cold climates with harsh winters will hibernate. They will make a burrow in the ground or stay between rocks until the weather warms up. Reptiles are covered in thick skin with scales of different sizes. Reptiles adapted scales to help minimize water loss from their bodies and help protect them from predators. For example, some snakes have adapted clear scales that cover and protect their eyes. In order to survive, reptiles have adapted many defensive tactics to keep predators away. Many reptiles' skin color will help them to camouflage into their environment, as well as having bright colors on their skin to warn predators that they are poisonous. Many have also adapted to having disposable tails that grow back so that the tail can distract predators while the reptile escapes safely.